Next, we're going to look at horizontal translations to our original function f of x. Horizontal translations get written as f of x minus h, where h is a constant. So let's remind ourselves that we talked last time about horizontal being inside some sort of a grouping symbol. In this case, you see parentheses. It could also be an absolute value symbol, but some sort of grouping symbol. And when we are horizontal, we are inside and opposite. We can abbreviate that as HIO, HIO, horizontal, inside, opposite. And so whenever we have a graph that shifts to the right, that happens when you see a negative symbol. You would think of the right as going in the positive direction, but whenever you see a negative sign, that's sending it to the right, because remember, inside is opposite. So when the graph shifts to the left, you are seeing a positive symbol. So this happens due to the negative in the equation. There's a negative symbol. It's x minus h. So let's look at a couple of examples of this. Please feel free to pause, rewind, and look at these again if you need to help cement this in your head that the horizontal translations occur inside some sort of a grouping symbol, and they send things the opposite direction of what you would think. So if we want to write our transformed function g of x, let's first start with our rule statement. So g of x is equal to, we're moving left 7 units, so it's going to be f of x plus 7. Remember, to move left, we need to see a positive symbol there, a positive sign. So g of x, substituting in that x is the absolute value of x in this particular example, we see that g of x is going to be the absolute value of x plus 7. That 7 has to occur inside the grouping symbol of the absolute value bars in this case. Let's take a look at another example. We want to start with our quadratic parent function x squared and move to the right by 2 units. So g of x is going to equal f of x minus 2. Remember, right is when we have a negative sign. And so g of x, substituting in x squared, is equal to x minus 2 squared. So again, let's just remind ourselves that the horizontal goes inside grouping symbols. With x. So that happens here, and it also happens here. Notice that the plus 7 and the minus 2 are inside the grouping symbols.